What's going on, everyone? I am starting this week off right. It's actually currently Sunday, right after I posted last week's video. I ran around and did some grocery shopping for the week. I've been trying to stay on a budget. Me and my girlfriend don't spend more than $75 a week on groceries, so it's around $300 a month for the two of us. Our goal, since it is Thanksgiving week, is to make our own turkey and try to use it and incorporate it in as many meals as possible. We really like that Bon Appetit series. We just love watching their videos, and they did a perfect Thanksgiving. So I'm going to attempt to try and make the perfect turkey. I got myself an organic turkey from Whole Foods because I do have temporary trial membership on Prime, so I got a little bit of a discount on it. And I'm trying to stick to as organic as possible when it comes to meat when I am eating it, and then trying to stick to more plant-based proteins for most of my other sources. I also got all of my spices and everything to make it, so I'll show you guys a little bit of the process and then how it tastes as we go along. I'm actually just gonna be shoving most of this in the fridge tonight, and then hopefully Monday night. My goal is to rub the turkey with all the spices tomorrow, and then let that all set into the turkey for the next 24 hours, and then make it on Tuesday. So I'll probably see you guys tomorrow after work when I start brining this turkey. Alright, so I just finished up in the gym. I did my pull-ups. I did a different form of a grip this time. It was recommended to me from one of the trainers in Sworkit. So I tried it out. I did it roughly the same, about 2.5 reps. I'm excited to see if I can get to 3 reps by the end of the week. That's kind of a little short-term goal that I'm shooting for myself. So I'm going to be going in the gym and recording myself do this every single day. The angle was a little bit different today because there was someone on the machine to the right of me, so sorry if the angle was kind of weird, but hopefully I can get a better shot for the rest of my pull-ups. But I went around, did some upper body exercises, and then I did the Stairmaster for about 20 minutes to finish off my workout session. And now I'm going to go head back to the house and get my turkey ready for cooking tomorrow.
Well, welcome to my cooking channel, everyone. So the first thing I wanted to show you guys was the mashed potatoes that I was making to go along with our turkey. It's a pretty straightforward recipe, so you basically just boil potatoes until they are soft enough to be pierced with a fork. You basically just drain them. I just throw them into my KitchenAid that I received a couple years ago, and I just throw in some Earth Balance butter and some Ripple milk. This is kind of like a vegan alternative to mashed potatoes, so this is for all the vegans out there. And all I do is I add some pink sea salt, black pepper, and I just keep mixing it until it reaches the flavor that I like. And I just keep blending it until it reaches the consistency that I like. So that's what it was. Pretty straightforward and very simple. Now, when it comes to the turkey, I went off of Bon Appetit's recipe. They kind of had it online, and I would kind of reference the video a little bit. What I did first is I took away all the pieces from the turkey. I didn't want to really show you guys the cutting process because I think it's kind of gross, to be perfectly honest, but I cut up all the pieces, and what I did here was I take some pepper. In their video, they had a spice grinder. I didn't have that, so I just manually did it all myself, and then I added the final seasonings, and then I just rubbed it all over the turkey pieces and stored them into the fridge overnight. So pretty straightforward.
Alright, so it's currently Monday. I'm at work and I'm eating my lunch. I just wanted to show you what I'm having. Just some leftovers. I'm having tortilla soup with some chips, and there's some cheese in it. The soup by itself is vegan. Really, really good. It has some lentils in there with a bunch of beans. So I'm going to finish eating this, and then when I get off work around 5:30ish, I'm going to go home, have a workout, and then most likely going to make chicken breast for dinner. Alright, I just finished up tonight's workout. I just did a cardio session, so I still did my pull-up test, and then I was on the Stairmaster for about 30 minutes at a level 7. It said I burned around 520 calories. I don't know how accurate that is, but definitely was killing me. I am sweating a lot. I'm now going to head back to the house and go actually cook the turkey. I already did a dry brine and I left it overnight, so tonight is the cooking process. And so I'll show you guys the last portion of how to cook it, and then show you guys the final result.
Well, welcome back, everyone. So now we're taking it out of the fridge. We left it in there overnight because they want the turkey to dry out a little bit for the skin to make it a little more crispier. And then all you do is you really add some neutral oil on top of it. You throw them in the oven, And then while that's cooking for the first 30 minutes, you're going to want to make the glaze. So these are all the ingredients that go into the glaze. It's pretty straightforward. You're just going to throw it into a tiny little pot with all the ingredients and let it cook for about 10 to 12 minutes until it gets a little bit of a thicker consistency. For me personally, it didn't really get that thick, so I just hoped and assumed that it looked correct. It had a little bit left on the spoon, but not much. Then every 20 minutes, you're going to want to take this glaze and put it on the turkey and then put it back in the oven and keep cooking it at 20-minute intervals. And then take a little bit of water and put them at the bottom of the pan to keep the turkey from burning. And then as you saw there, it does say that it should read around 150 degrees for the turkey breast and then maybe 170 for the legs and thighs. So everything read to temperature.
I hope you liked my little rendition of a Bon Appetit video. I made the turkey. It was actually pretty good for the most part. The peppercorns, I couldn't make them as fine as I needed to, as I explained in the recipe, only because I don't have a spice grinder. I just have whatever I had. But I'm actually surprised altogether. This is my first turkey I ever made, and it actually kind of tastes like chicken almost, at least to me. It doesn't taste dry at all. Had some really good flavor, so I really enjoyed it. I'm home from work now. It's around 6:35, 6:40. I need to work out tonight because I want to work out again in the morning before Thanksgiving dinner with my family. I'm going to go head over to the gym in a little bit, but I'm going to wait a little longer because I've noticed there's been a lot more people at the gym lately. So I'm going to wait a little bit here, probably make myself some turkey, eat some food, let that digest a little bit, and then I'll take you guys with me over to the gym. That is going to be the plan for this evening. I also need to most likely wash the dog because it's been a while and she's kind of smelly, so probably will do that tonight as well. Alright, I just finished up my workout. I got a pretty good sweat and I'm about to get changed and shower and go head over to my family's house. I did my pull-ups again. I'm still only at 2.5, but hopefully I can get to 3 by the end of the week. That's my goal. I feel like I'm almost there. We will see. I'm going to go stuff my face with some turkey, and then I'll probably see you guys all tomorrow when I get out of work. Alright, it's Friday, another day for pull-ups. My Thanksgiving dinner was good yesterday. I'm already halfway through my workout. There was someone in here, so I didn't film, but I finally got my angle back up the way I like it. So I'm going to quickly do this pull-up before someone walks in. So, okay, I feel like I can get to 3 before the end of this week. I don't know if it's going to have to be a mental push or what, but I know it's possible, and I just got to keep going as hard as I can. So I think there's a party going on downstairs. Not quite sure what's going on, but anyway, it's currently Saturday. I'm in the gym. I actually just got home from watching Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I really liked it, so I highly suggest you guys go check it out. What I'm going to do right now is jump straight into my pull-ups since there's no one in the gym, so I have this good angle, and I'm going to do that real fast, and then I'll take you guys back to the house, and I want to show you guys a recipe I'm going to do with leftover turkey from Thanksgiving. That way you can kind of keep utilizing the food you have in your house, but you don't have to eat the same turkey and mashed potatoes every day. So I'm going to quickly do this workout, and then I'll meet you guys back at the house to go make some dinner. So I'm back at the house and I just showered. I prepped all of the items I'm going to be using for my turkey pot pie. So I got all that right here. It's not necessarily all the healthiest of items, but I did realize if you just take out the turkey and you just use almond milk instead of heavy cream and use a vegan butter, all this can be a plant-based meal. I am not saying it's going to be the healthiest plant-based meal, but it is possible to do it. But it's kind of fun for me just to try to go in and experiment and try to make a few items and just see how I can do with cooking. I'm just trying to get more comfortable around the kitchen because I want to make all of my food at home and just have it be as clean as possible. And this is kind of like a bridge meal to kind of keep teaching me how to feel more comfortable when it comes to eating at home and not having bland meals. So I'll show you guys the end product here at the end and let you know how it tastes. Alright, so I'm at 229.8 today. I feel like this may have to do with my eating the last couple of days because I had my Thanksgiving dinner. I ate a little heavy last night as well. I'm not that concerned with my number on the scale. I was at 227 last week, but I feel like that'll probably drop off again. Kind of like what happened a couple weeks ago, where I gained a couple pounds, then I lost 5 or 6 the next week. So I'm not that concerned. I'm feeling pretty good actually because I was able to hit 3 pull-ups last night by doing a pull-up every single day. I was able to kind of increase from that 2.5 to a 3. So I feel really happy about that. Setting the small term goals just kind of makes you feel good, and I'm feeling really happy. I hope everyone enjoyed their Thanksgiving, and I wanted to mention that I decided to upgrade my camera a little bit. It's not that I don't like this camera, but I feel like it kind of hinders me a little bit when it comes to my filmmaking, when it comes to autofocus and stuff like that, and I feel like that's something I want to invest in. So I've been saving up a little bit of money. I was waiting for a really good deal and it happened on Black Friday. Next week you guys are going to notice a little bit of a change in my vlog and hopefully an upgrade in quality when it comes to my videos. I also got a Rode mic to kind of improve with the audio as well, so I'm actually super excited for next week and just ready to step up my game a little bit because we are now at the start of December and I really want to hit that 50-pound mark by the end of this year. I really appreciate your guys' support constantly on my YouTube videos and my Instagram. You guys will see me next week. I do post every Sunday, but my goal is to start posting twice a week pretty soon, so just keep an eye out. I'll be trying to improve on my Instagram posts as well, so I hope you guys enjoyed your holiday, and I will see you guys all next week.